I recently got this weapon from the standard banner. This is the Amos bow. It's normally used on Ganyu. It is Ganyu's best in slot. I actually got this from the standard banner out of pure luck, not even too far from my last 5-star. And I've since leveled it to 90 since today is the day that I can do that. Right now, I'm using this bow on my Tartaglia, the Viridescent Hunt bow. I use it because it has a lot of crit rate, and crit rate is not my strong suit on Tartaglia. This allows me to have 56% crit rate, which is still fairly low, although I do have 191% crit damage. I'm afraid to use Amos bow because, one, I don't know if it'll do enough damage, but that's mainly because, you see this piece, you think it's pretty bad, right? That's a pretty bad piece. Now just you wait until you see this piece. There is not a single useful substat on this piece, and the only somewhat useful one, which would be energy recharge, it has not rolled into a singular time. This is the epitome of garbage. Okay, this is straight up, flat out, disgusting, useless garbage. So that's my crit rate hat, and I would need to use that in order to use the Amos bow. All of my other pieces are decent, but this is how it is. It actually looks really nice, like aesthetically pleasing on Tartaglia, so I like that. It gives him more attack, 2,242 attack, and 54 to 129 crit rate to crit damage, which is, in my opinion, decent for a non-crit based weapon. So this is Viridescent Hunt, and I'm going to just see, I'm just going to check. I want to know how much damage it does in comparison to the Amos bow. So 36, 56, 67. Now let's check out the Amos bow. Now, the thing about this is that the passive does basically nothing, right? This is, pretty garbage in terms of a passive, but it's just a stat stick. That's why the bow is good. Amos bow, however, is kind of the opposite. Yes, the stats are good. It has the same, base attack and substat of attack as the Wolf's Gravestone, but like the Wolf's Gravestone, it is the passive that makes it good. Unfortunately, Tartaglia cannot take advantage of the second half of this bow's passive, which is really, really good. That's why I'm thinking, what if I take this and slap it on my Yoimiya, and then I'm able to use this on my Tartaglia. I'm going to test that later, but for now, I just want to see how it compares. So these are my extra stats. With Amos bow, I get significantly more attack, like a lot more attack. I just want to see what the difference is here. Alright. I do not know what the second two numbers are. It's not critting. It looks like 7.5k. It looks like. I don't even know if that's more than the original one. I'll have to check that post-editing. But now, I want to test out Yoimiya. I want to see how this compares. Thundering Pulse, these are her extra stats, 53 to 21. If you can notice, I don't like keeping that much above 50% crit rate, and one of my highest crit rate characters is actually Hu Tao, which is kind of counterproductive because she's C6. Here we go. I'm seeing some 6, 7Ks, some 9Ks in there. 19K. Alright, so pretty decent damage, pretty good. Now, with Amos bow, I'll try to shoot from about the same distance. I don't know how long these arrows will be, quote-unquote, in flight. That's what's giving her the extra damage compared to Thundering Pulse, is because I believe, yeah, that affects for normal attacks as well. So this would be good for Yoimiya. And then I'll test Tartaglia with the Thundering Pulse. Alright. I'm not critting 18Ks, as opposed, there's a 19K. So I don't know what the difference is, but it seems like very minimal. The reason I'm thinking I want to do this is because, yes, Thundering Pulse is best in slot for Yoimiya. I believe Thundering Pulse is, like, significantly better on Tartaglia. Like, it beats out every other weapon by a significant amount, like a lot. So, that's what I'm testing. So, yeah. Yeah, we're seeing some 68-25s, and these normal attacks are going to be doing a lot more damage because the charge attacks are already doing more damage, and they're not even getting boosted by the passive. the passive only increases normal attack damage. I really think that Thundering Pulse will be better on my Tartaglia than Amos Bow, and Amos Bow will not be significantly worse on my Yoimiya than Thundering Pulse. So I'm keeping Amos Bow on Yoimiya, Thundering Pulse on Tartaglia. These stats look fine. Until I can get a better crit rate hat, which would be fantastic, nothing's gonna change very much, but that's all this video is. I just wanted to show off that I got an Amos Bow and kind of test it out, see what happens. That's it. Bye.